Welcome everybody to another collective reading. Welcome to Shacy Tarot. Let's see what's going on. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some things may resonate now, some things may resonate in the future. That's how Tarot works. Okay, but I also I pick up messages randomly too, so if I get any other messages, I will definitely let you know. So this could resonate from your perspective, or whoever you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the near future, somebody on your mind. Again, it's general, so take what resonates. We're going to get into it. I'm using the tarot dice for those of you that are brand new. Welcome. For those of you returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I'm glad you're enjoying the readings, and let's get into it. So don't go anywhere. We're going to get messages from the person that's on your mind now or coming towards you in the future. I'm going to check out finance, career. It's an overall collective message to see what Spirit would like you to know, including guidance, advice, etc. There will be a part 2. I'll get into that in a little bit later. But right now, I feel like somebody is under, like, it's like they're realizing certain things, and it's kind of like something that you've been waiting for. If you've been very disappointed in someone or something, a connection, a deep spiritual connection, I'm getting for most of you. If somebody's been in and out of your life, you've been waiting, you've been wondering. I feel like this person is having some shocking revelations, let's just say, okay? You may have judged this person, or other people may have judged this person, or, you know, you've been judging, like I said, this person. But there's some kind of a spark here that's like brand new coming in for you. It's exciting. It's something exciting. Okay, and I do feel like it's someone you've been waiting to hear from. I feel like there's been this very deep period of self-reflection and time to think things through. I feel like some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo. But I also have Capricorn, Taurus. I have Scorpio here a couple of times. Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Those are the strongest signs I have here, but really it's about the energy. Okay, each one of you could have one or a couple of those placements in your chart, or the person coming towards you does. We're going to get confessions from your soulmate as well, and any other messages, the energy of what's going on in or around you, what you can expect, animal spirit messages. We're just going to dig here, okay? I do feel like somebody definitely wants to reach out to you. Keep in mind, it's at a very innocent type level. I feel like this is early days of a spark between you and someone else. This could be coming in for you. You may not have met this person yet, or this is somebody you've been disappointed in for some of you, but for others of you, you've just been disappointed overall that nothing is happening in your life. You just feel like you've been waiting forever for something new or someone new to come into your life, okay? I am getting that somebody's wanting to take action here towards a new experience. So for some of you, that could be getting out of your comfort zone, doing something new. These are just falling out for you all. So obviously there's a lot of messages that you're meant to hear. So I'll pull those near the end of the reading here. What I'm getting here, so this is the 2 of Cups, okay? This is a very deep spiritual connection that I feel like the angels are trying to bring together between you and someone else. And I feel like for some of you, this is somebody that you've put a lot of time and effort into, and you're just kind of wondering what's going on. You're disappointed. You feel like you regret, maybe, I don't know, even kind of telling this person how you felt passionately about them. For some of you here, because now you feel disappointed that things haven't come towards you the way that you thought. So be careful of that. Never have really high expectations of someone, that, because sometimes our passions can get the best of us. You know, we feel this excitement, we feel this spark, but for it to be backed up by something more long-term. But I want to say there is definitely this deep spiritual connection between some of you. Most definitely, okay? Or there's one coming in for you. But Spirit's telling you not to wait too long or think too hard or wait for an apology. That you, in your own right, you can stand on your own 2 feet. You're coming up as the 9 of Pentacles, whoever I'm talking to. So Spirit wants you to know you're absolutely in your element. You're able to care for yourself. You're seen in a very high light. You don't need anybody or anything as such, like, yes, maybe passionately or intimately you'd like to have someone in your life, but in terms of stability and feeling grounded and taking care of yourself, that for you is not needed, okay? So some of you are waiting for somebody to reach out and say they're sorry. And, you know, that may or may not happen, because I have two messages here of waiting and waiting. Okay. So for some of you, your advice here is just continue working on yourself. You're doing awesome. You're doing fantastic. Don't ever doubt yourself. Okay. There is something in this person's life, I feel, that is changing rapidly. I feel like they have had some regrets of their past as well. I feel like they are somebody who moves very slowly and very carefully towards taking any action. That they continue to look at their past, their present, their future, and they question it. Okay? So it's almost like, for some of you, this person could be waiting for you. They could be waiting for you, okay, to reach out to them. And you haven't. You both could be waiting here. But this is what's the interesting part. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to use the Radiant Tarot here as well. I'm going to get your person's energy, whoever's on your mind. I'm going to pull the Tarot charms. We're just going to have fun, and we're going to dig and see what you have coming in. So let me know if this resonates down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's a fantastic and free way to support these free readings. And it helps others to understand these messages. So if it helps guide you in some way, shape, or form, we definitely need to help reach others. So I really appreciate it. It's free. It's easy. Hitting that thumbs up, you know, really helps these messages to reach other people, I want to say. So I do offer personal readings. That's at shayc.com. Everything you could want and more is down in the description box. You just press that little arrow right down there. It says description, open up a box. Thank you for your donations. It's so appreciative. Never expected. Oh my gosh, the first thing out, the devil energy. Why is the devil energy here? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Why is the devil energy here? Somebody's holding on too tight to something. An addiction, a way of thinking. A Capricorn could be holding on too tight, or somebody holding on to a Capricorn. Somebody holding on to money, greed. This could be somebody who's greedy. Who's holding on to what? What's going on here? Oh, somebody's maybe not letting you go. You're not letting them go. Always feel free to flip the energies. This is a brand new beginning. This is mine. This is my new beginning in love. I'm keeping this to myself. Clarify the Ace of Cups. So there's a new blessing that you're holding on to. Or this person's holding on to you. Ace of Wands, a spark, something exciting. Let's create a new beginning here. Making final decisions here. I feel like somebody wants to put the effort into you, the connection. Oh, they're flying up. Wow. So you got double clarification of the Knight of Pentacles. So this definitely tells me, you know, whether you know it or not, there is somebody coming towards you. It is slow, but it's going to be somebody that's very stable, that wants long term, that is looking at you as a new blessing and really, again, wanting to put the effort into your relationship, your connection. Because I'll tell you why. We've got progress here. 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. So we're going from waiting to making that final decision of, I want to put the work in. I'm holding on to you. This person could be very... they're just in their own land right now. They're in their own world with the Hermit card. So this person could be very much trying to figure out a way to reach out to you and say they're sorry for something they said or did in the past, I'm getting for many of you here. Wow, lovers. Some of you may have a twin flame connection, the 2 of Cups and the Lover's energy and the Ace of Cups. So 2 cups becoming 1. You're joined together here. For many of you here, wow, this is a deep spiritual connection that you're being guided to. You and this person. The angels are trying to speak to both of you. So pay attention to any kind of signs you see. You could be seeing multiple ones, 111, 1111. And what I'm getting here is that your person had to make a choice between either an addiction in you, or a way of thinking of you, something that they were obsessing over, holding on to money, or a way of thinking, or a lifestyle. I feel like this person has never stopped thinking about you. I feel like they had to make a choice between you and that other thing. And like I say other thing because we've got the devil energy next to the Four of Pentacles, which indicates we're holding on to something obsessively here. So it can be they wanted to hold on to you and some money, a way of thinking, a lifestyle, and this love. It can be that this person didn't want to give up anything. Maybe they regret that now. Let's keep going. Why is the Lovers here? So in part 2, I'm going to dig into July. I'm also going to pull the Fun Tarot of SEX, get the intimate messages from your person, what they would like to say to you, how they're feeling about you. And I'm also going to pull the Twin Flame Energy Oracle because some of you are definitely in a Twin Flame connection. What is a Twin Flame connection? Without getting into it too heavy, it's where one soul is split into two. Okay? And it's kind of like you feel this sense of loss without this other person, because you feel each other at a soul-to-soul level like you've never felt with anybody else, okay? You can have many soulmates, but only one twin flame. But let's keep going. Some people believe in twin flames. Some people don't. I do. You decide how you feel about it. You know how you feel about, who you're connecting to. Oh, my gosh. But honest to God, I'm telling you what, just when I said that. Two of Cups again. So double clarification of the Two of Cups. Double clarification of the Knight of Pentacles. Now we have patience and timing, and this is your angel Gabriel. So Spirit is saying, look, next to the Two of Cups, this is no coincidence. I'm sorry, this is no coincidence. It takes time to pour one cup into the other. Spirit saying patience, timing, control your emotions and take it easy, and make choices here. Make choices here that are for your highest good, but realize that you are okay on your own in the meantime. In other words, don't rush anything. Whatever is meant for you is coming in the right time. Clarify Temperance, please. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, again, Capricorn I've got here, Scorpio I've got here. We've got double clarification of the Queen of Wands. One's in the Tarot Dice and one's in the Radiant. So there you go. That's definitely for me. Patience and timing before taking action. This person sees whoever I'm talking to is very exciting. They see you as a go-getter. They see you as very sexy, and they see you as very independent. Okay, they know that you're an action taker, that you are having patience at this time. They also see that, I feel like they see you as disappointed possibly in them. They could be wondering if you're waiting for them to take the action, wondering if you're still waiting maybe. If you're still for some of you, I'm getting the message they're wondering if you're still single. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Woohoo! The plot thickens. Okay, I'm telling you, you are a divine power couple, King and Queen of Wands. So I feel like you both are very large and in charge. You both know exactly what you want. You both have a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of intensity. Okay, yeah, it could be a clash of the egos between you and this person. Maybe. There was too much passion with the Ace of Wands. You felt this very intense, immediate attraction. And you both had to learn how to control that because it was so intense. Maybe this person felt the need to slow it down, or you did. Need time to think about this. I think they're done thinking about this, Knight of Swords. I think they're done thinking about this. They want to put the effort in. They've been holding on to you this whole time, whether you know it or not. They may have a bit of obsession about you in the connection, but they wanted to make sure there was more than this intense, is that a word? I don't know where that came from. Sorry. They wanted to make sure there was more than this intense, passionate attraction between the two of you. And now that they're realizing that, you're a blessing in their life, that there is this deep, very spiritual, loving connection, and that you've had a lot of patience. They've been really trying to temper their emotions and think about things. Now they're very anxious. Well, basically to get this party started. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. They're anxious. They're nervous. They're excited. Why do I say that? Because we got the King and Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups twice, and the Knight of Swords, the Lovers. Okay, judgment. This was a decision and choice. They had to wait, and it gave them time to really, really think about your connection and what did it mean. Bottom of the deck, it meant we need to work together if we want this connection to work. We have to let go of our ego, of our pride. We have to realize that we both have equal amounts to give to this connection, okay? And if we can learn to control our emotions to a point and get on the same page and actually work together and talk about, you know, the long-term possibilities of this connection, we could really get on the same page. It could really be a lot of love here and stability I'm getting. Because whoever I'm talking to, like I said, there is this very stableness about your energy is what I'm picking up. I feel like the person that you're dealing with has kind of been up, down, in, out, you know, really trying to figure out what to do and kind of keeping very much to themselves. So now they're seeing that, oh, wow, you know, we need to work together for this to work. Okay, so maybe they were hoping that you would come to them, or maybe they felt like they just didn't know if you were still single is what I'm getting. And they're also trying to figure out with the Hermit here. I know it's hard for you to see. And the Page of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, you know, they maybe have felt that you were too independent, too much into your own land of stability and concentrating on that. Maybe they didn't feel needed by you. Maybe this is because, don't forget, the King of Wands, again, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it's not gender specific. I'm pulling the King of Wands because King of Wands came out after. This person felt the need to maybe go slowly because they weren't used to somebody like you. This is somebody that's, you know, very large and in charge, but they also like things done a certain way. They also are very magnetic and sensual, sexual, exciting, fun, all those things. So they weren't used to meeting somebody here. They were maybe used to being here and having somebody here. They're coming towards you in a very, I want to say, apologetic, sweet, loving way, instead of kind of like a flighty energy of, you know, one day I'm hot and one day, you know, I'm very stable. And then the next day I'm very anxious. Like, this person's energy is kind of a little bit, I want to say, of a roller coaster. You don't know who you're going to get today and who you're going to get tomorrow. And you can't work on a connection like that because you don't know how to take this person, is what I'm getting. Okay. I forgot to mention part 2, upper right hand corner, near the end of this reading, it'll say part 2. Watch now, that's individual purchase, or you can go down below in the description area and it'll open up a range of possibilities there. There's also the Shacey Spiritual Warrior membership, which gives you unlimited part 2s if you're planning on watching a bunch of part 2s. That gives you unlimited, okay? So it just depends what you want. Okay, doesn't matter to me. It's all what you want. Or you can order direct from my website. And then once I get the fact that you want the part 2, I will send you the link as soon as I can, okay? But if you don't want to wait, you don't want to delay, part 2, upper right-hand corner. Okay. Anyhow, you could be, for some of you, dealing with someone with strong Cancer in their chart, or your Cancer I'm talking to, somebody who's very loving, very nurturing, very supportive. This person has huge imagination, okay? Loves family, loves home, loves stability, very sensitive. Okay, whoever you're dealing with, whether it's a Cancer or whether you have Cancer in your chart, this person wants you to know that you are always in their heart. No matter what, you are always on this person's mind and in their heart. They want you to know that you are enough. They're the ones that needed the time to think with the Hermit here and the Knight of Pentacles, because I feel like they were so excited and taken back by your connection. They really just didn't know what to do or what to say. Okay, and I feel like this person was keeping all of those emotions to themselves. They were trying to temper their emotions and contain their excitement is kind of what I'm getting here. Because they wanted something that would work together between the two of you, and they know how disappointed you are for some of you in the connection, or how they handled it or didn't handle it correctly. Could be dealing with someone with the name of Pat or Patrick here, okay? someone with the name of Kyle, or you could be Kyle or Pat or Patrick, okay, or that's who's coming towards you. This person wants you to know that they think that you are their shiny star. They're very excited about your connection. They feel a lot of hope and optimism every time they think about you here. It's coming up with the fox. The fox is very clever. They're trying to figure out a way to approach you in a much better manner, I'm getting here, on your level, instead of kind of being a little bit on the immature, impulsive, in and out of your life. They want to come in a more in control kind of way, but also a very loving way is what I'm getting. There is the moon here, so there's certain things that you don't know about this person. And I feel like it's the intensity and the love that they feel towards you that they have never really shown. Maybe that's what they regret, is that they never really showed you or told you, or they were in and out of your life. Again, I'm getting the feeling they want to change that and work together with you know, on this connection. I also feel for some of you here, because they have been so impulsive, I feel like they could be talking to those that they trust about your connection, and maybe, you know, getting advice or guidance, hopefully from somebody that, you know, is worthy of getting advice and guidance from before they make any kind of impulsive decisions again in the future. But I feel really good about it, because I feel like you've both learning to be patient and temper your emotions in order to come together on this same level. I feel like you both really know that this connection has the capability of a lot of love, a lot of support, and the excitement and the passion. Like, you can have both, but we've got to learn to control our impulses. I want to say our impulses. We'll get those impulses with the Tarot of SEX in part 2. I will dig into that too. Okay, let's see what Spirit would like to say to you. Okay. Jaguar, growth, very nice. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death, right? Transformation. Death is about change and transformation. Endings bring new beginnings. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. So, you know, this person may have had the same old habit of only focusing on money, stability, holding on to everything, their house, their home, their bank account, or a way of thinking, or they had an addiction, and they couldn't really see the forest through the trees. So they have to basically go through a transformation to experience growth. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. We must get out of our comfort zone and way of thinking if we want to go towards this deep spiritual connection. That's what the universe is saying. Okay, let's get the energy of the connection coming in for you. Then I'm going to head into finance as well. What's going on in the energy of this spiritual connection? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's check it out. What's going on in this deep spiritual connection? Okay, so some of you, this person or you, needed to work on or is working on the second chakra. So the second chakra is a sacral chakra, which I'm not surprised. So that's all about, like, when you're not in balance in your sacral chakra, you're not motivated, okay? You're not motivated for change. You have a fear of getting too close to somebody. This is somebody that holds on tight, and so tight they squeak. And I do mean that in the nicest way, but they hold on too tight to, again, a way of thinking, or, you know, this is somebody that is very tight-lipped. They don't want to open up. But what's interesting is that when you are in balance, it's like you start to flow better. Your creativity starts to flow better. So what I'm getting here is that you and they opened up each other's creative waves, okay, because it is in waves. I want to say this caused this person to go in waves, because again, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like I slow down, and then I get excited, and then I get anxious, and then I slow myself down again. I'm tempering my emotion. They're very excited when they met you because you got their mojo working. That's the way it is, or they got your mojo working. Somehow I feel like you got each other's mojo working, because they were very excited because they realized that they really have met their match. And because they met you, which they feel is their match, it really caused them to go into this insane spiral of emotions that they had to learn how to control, because they were so excited about your connection, because you helped them get creative again. You helped them think outside the box again, I want to say. I feel like this person became very closed off for many, many years possibly. And they just, although they kind of were excited about it, I feel like it also kind of scared them a bit, because they didn't know whether maybe to believe it, because the connection was so strong, maybe too strong, that they didn't know how to take it, okay, is what I'm getting. All right, I want to get another message here. I will pull more of those in part 2 as well, but I don't want to miss out on the finances, and I'm going to use the goddess guidance messages as well for more messages from Spirit for you. I really like to mix it up. So, purification. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Okay, so that's very interesting that that message came up from Spirit, because we have temperance, which is also about, you know, balancing your positive, negative energy, your masculine, your feminine energy, having a cleansing. You know, whatever you have felt tied to, bound to, hold on to tight, we need to clear that energy, go through that death and that rebirth in order to experience the growth and go towards this connection, because it is that powerful, okay? Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay, okay? So I feel like this King of Wands or Queen of Wands, again, depends who I'm talking to, you know who you are, wants to take the action. I feel like they're realizing what they need to do. And I feel like they're realizing that they have a choice to make, okay? And I feel like it took them some time to realize that there is more to this connection than just a sexual energy between you and them. And I feel that's why they got so excited, but they wanted to be sure. They were basically, this person was second guessing themselves, okay? All right, let's get into finance, and then I'm going to pull some cosmic insights for you as well. Okay, so for those of you wanting to know about finance and career for the collective, what are the messages and guidance, please, for finance and the career for collective? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What are the messages? Okay, so some of you feel like, you know, maybe things have been very difficult, like you've been going through this cycle with your work or career that's been very difficult or very challenging, or changes are going on. But Spirit wants you to know things are going to start to get better, okay? This is just a tough cycle that you're meant to go through. It will end, and it will get easier, okay? Spirit wants you to realize who you are. You can totally take charge of your life as long as you remain organized and keep yourself in balance here. The structure and discipline is needed. Some of you could be a boss, okay? Or for some of you, you could be letting go of a career where you are the boss or you are in charge. Maybe it's just too much. It's too difficult. It's been painful experience. You've had to handle everything and you're done. You're finished with it. So Spirit is saying, you know, no matter what, you are coming up as the Emperor. You can take charge of your life. Get your ducks in a row. Be very disciplined, you know, that you were meant to go through these massive changes. I've got the Tower here twice for you, once in love and once in career. So there's massive changes. Some of you may be ending the career that you knew. Maybe you were a boss. It was a lot of pressure. You know, maybe it was all about the money and the prestige, and you're just done with that. You want more life experiences behind you. You want that love. You want that deep spiritual connection. Maybe some of you have to give up your job as you know it. But it's going to be a time of spreading your wings and having new experiences, and it will allow you to create something new in your life, something more exciting, okay? Some of you may be holding on tight to your money right now with anticipation of a job change or career change. That's great. That's okay. But don't be too cautious. Yes, make good business decisions, but also realize that these changes are meant to get you out of your comfort zone for you to experience and create a brand new life for yourself. Career, love, I'm getting all of that. It's like everything's going to happen for you at once is what I'm getting here, okay? You will have reasons to celebrate. You will, okay? So Spirit says it is time for you to have more fun instead of being the boss or the person in control all the time. It's time for you to have a good time. It's time for you to reach for those stars for your wishes here. You may actually have people around you that could be very jealous that you are actually going to go after those things that you feel that you've always desired, okay? You may have competition even for the same job or the same career path, or you just simply have those people around you that just want to argue and complain and because they feel like, you know, you're getting what you want, you're going after what you want, and they're jealous, okay? That definitely could be. Wow. But wow, don't stop going now. Don't stop going now. You're going to have success. You're going to have victory. You're going to move forward. Spirit wants you to know you're going to succeed here. You're going to succeed, okay? And when you make some kind of when you kind of tell everybody the way, the direction that you're going, and you bring this all out into the open, they're going to be in shock. But you are going to go towards your happiness overall, okay? You're going to have a new idea that comes to you and will be a success. So have confidence in yourself, whether you're going to open up your own business or just start a new career. I feel like you're going to be absolutely successful. And as you become successful, yes, people will be jealous. But that's their fish to fry, not yours, okay? Absolutely. Let's get a cosmic insight message for you. Then I'm going to pull the confessions from your soulmate. So they just wanted to come flying out. And I will get to the one that turned over right away because it's very exciting. And it kind of reminds me of that Ace of Wands that came out. Okay, creating new job, new path, new exciting beginning for you in love, something deep, something spiritual. Wow, you've got it all going on. Like I said, it's like everything's going to happen at once, okay? It's like you're going to leave your job, you're going to start a new one or a new career. And new love as well. I feel like it's all going to come together. You're going to be successful. You're going to be happy. And it's going to allow you to experience growth. This is fantastic. This is really good energy. Again, don't forget to hit the like button and claim this reading because it's definitely a fantastic one. Intimacy. Sexual chemistry reminiscing. So somebody really truly wants to be intimate with you. Okay, they feel this very intense chemistry with you, and this person wants to get together with you, and I feel celebrate with you, celebrate your love, growth here. I feel like you're meeting somebody who's going to be your divine match in every way, shape, or form. This is beautiful. Okay, so the message that came flying out pre-shuffle before we put the camera on is surprise. You are going to have a surprise. Okay, get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. Wow, somebody wants to tell you something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 came out. So I'm just going to start reading them, okay? First message. Karmic battles. Please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. Interesting. We've got the Queen and King of Wands to the Emperor, okay? And we just read about the growth and the change. We just went through that, okay? The Emperor is about coming into our power, taking control of our life, and embodying all the kings, okay? Or all the queens. I am making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic situation and completing a cycle. Interesting, because we have the Tower here twice. So your person is going to surprise you. They're closing out certain things in their life, their job, a way of thinking, structure. Maybe this person is very, very particular, very structured, and they're changing a lot of those things here. They're realizing perhaps they're missing out on a lot of their growth because of their tunnel vision that they've had all these years, okay? They want to change that. Next message. Ooh, our love is real. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Yes, it is. We absolutely see that here. We've got the Two of Cups, I want to say again twice. That is no accident. And we have the Ace of Cups, the Lovers. This is divine union from the angels trying to come together. Spirit wants you to know your love is real. Your person wants you to know that they are going through major growth and they are bossing up, okay? Hold me. Things right now, things are not right in my world right now. I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. Okay, so they're going through a painful cycle here of making a decision and choice here. Again, living in some regret of something they did or said, but I do feel like, you know, that's what you call growing pains. It's all part and parcel. Got to go through the storm to get to that rainbow and that beautiful sun we just saw. Wait, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone, and it's time. I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. Okay, so again, this person is really like, has been internalizing everything, hasn't been sharing everything. I feel like that's all about to the change here with that Tower twice. I feel like they got to change their whole life as they know it in order to experience the growth. But this person really knows what they need to do. And I really, again, feel like they're bossing up. Okay, they're going from this immature knight energy to this king and this emperor of really maturing and being more responsible and realizing that if you want something, if you truly want to be with somebody, you've got to put the effort in. You just can't sit on your butt with a remote control or whatever they're doing. If you stay in this thinking too long, then yes, you will end up, you know, having some kind of regrets. Maybe this person waited too long with the Three of Wands here, okay? And the Five of Cups, that they regret waiting. They regret waiting, okay? Now, for some of you, this person may have worried about your judgment, other people's judgment. That's another message I'm getting. Okay, next message. Divine guidance. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. Wow. That's deep. Thinking. I'm thinking about you at this moment. Thought of you never leaves my mind, no matter where I go. The songs I'm hearing reminds me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. So make no mistake, this person has intense chemistry towards you, a sexual energy, but they also have a lot of love for you too. And I feel like they were holding out to make sure there was more to this connection and that you felt the same way too. So they are going through these growing pains, and I never advise anybody wait, but you are very much in your element is what I'm getting for many of you here. And the divine wants you to know that this person is working really hard on themselves to put the work into your connection. They've gained a lot of inner wisdom, which is interesting here, because before they were holding on very tight to a way of thinking or very greedy, wanting it all, not wanting to give up anything, to really flourishing and growing. So I feel like this time of thinking, waiting, has really been really good for their own growth here, okay? So let's start digging into part 2. I definitely want to dig into the Knight of Swords. What is this Knight of Swords up to? Where are they going? And I definitely want to dig into the Three of Pentacles, because is this working with you on this divine connection, or is it talking to others? We're just going to kind of dig. And I definitely want to dig more into the Two of Cups because it came up twice. So we're going to dig into the Two of Cups. Again, the Tarot of SEX. We're going to get the fun, intimate messages. We're going to dig more into your person's energy and the fun Tarot of SEX, okay? And I may pull another deck as well for new love. For those of you looking for new love, I do feel like this is new love that never got off the ground. That's what I'm getting. But for each one of you, it's going to be different. For some of you, this is brand new experience. This person you're going to find out, you know, is just somebody that you may have worked with, like in a job or your career, and they felt like it wasn't the right thing to do at the time. But now it's kind of like the passion is off the charts. There's more to this connection. And maybe for some of you, they have to leave their job in order to come towards you and have a relationship with you, you know, kind of like you can't have a work romance going on at the same time. So I'm getting mixed messages, but for many of you, this person is changing their whole life around in order to come towards you. Okay, let's start digging deeper. So those of you who want to dig deep with me, upper right hand corner or below in the description box. For those of you seeing me next time, it'll be approximately a week or so. And the lineup coming up, well, if you go look under the playlists, I have already done Scorpio and Cancer. I will probably work on Pisces and the air signs next. That's what the lineup will be. But I also have personal readings as well. So we'll see what we can accomplish here. Much love, much light. For those of you seeing me on part 2, I'll be right there. For those of you seeing me next time, again, approximately a week. Bye for now.